Hello, this is Forrest Price with your Monday moments. How's everyone today? Been trying to figure out a title for today. I've probably gone through three or four so far. The obvious one was on Easter, since I talk about every holiday. Well, every government holiday, even though this is not an official government holiday, not just because it falls on a Sunday. It technically is not. No one is ever scheduled off for this holiday called Easter. So I'll speak a little bit on it, but I don't think that's going to be my main topic. I've been going here and there and there and there, but let's just say that the word Easter has no biblical meaning whatsoever, and the internet is trying to squash everything pertaining to the real meaning of Easter. If you look it up, they'll try and send it to some pagan holiday. They'll even try and go all the way back to Nimrod and Ham, the son of Noah, and yeah, they try and go deep, but they want to hide the fact that there was a Saint Easter, who was a sex goddess. Yes, and most of the symbolisms of Easter that you do with your kids and all that other stuff, all are tied into that. And I think most people know how I feel about the math as far as the resurrection and what the Sabbath day really is. So I won't even go into that. I'm just glad a lot of people went to church, got the word, dressed up, looked nice, and spent time with their family. So it was a blessed day. And I'll get back to my day of that day later on. Then I had to wake up to the sad news that one of the most important women that I followed as a young person, because when I hit college, I went from basically growing up in kind of a hood mentality, and I went to the Valley, went to Cal State Northridge, and I was introduced to apartheid. I mean, there was a lot of stuff going on that campus, and that's how a lot of my militant thinking came into play. Just basically my first 3 to 4 years there, but especially the first 2 years at Northridge, it was really bad racially up there, and I joined some anti-apartment movements on campus, and by the time I got out of there, apartheid was over, and I was really admired Winnie Mandela. So I know a lot is probably going to be said about certain things, controversial things. Don't listen to them. Okay, that was a powerful woman who got a lot of things done. She was the queen of the country. So, I think she was done wrong. But it is what it is. I hope history portrays her in a positive manner instead of all the other silliness. So, I was then going to talk about all the black dictators in Africa present. Because I wasn't going to go to the past, I'm going to see presently. You look on the internet, they're saying there are 21 present dictators in Africa. Even one king. Now, I was going to go through the list, talk about their atrocities or whatever. But then again, I couldn't find one reason on any of these sites that classified why they're classifying them as dictators. The first couple I read, and I couldn't find one reason why you would even call him a dictator. So I won't disparage any of their names, since I don't have first knowledge on most of them. Some I do. And I'm not going to disparage them just based on the internet saying they're dictators. I don't know if they're dictators. For all I know, if 85% of the country voted for him, maybe there was a good reason. I don't know. And I'm not going to go there. So, let's see. Let's get back to yesterday. Yesterday was a joy because it was also my mother's 85th birthday. Yes, she turned 85. She still has her mind. She still has her mobility. I mean, it's a little slower, but she still had a good time. She was able to get all her kids back at the church. What's funny is that I was the first one who left that church, and now I'm the only one who's still there. So, a lot of the people were glad to see my brother. He was there, his wife was there, his son was there. Everyone remember them. My sister was there. She still has some issues there, but she can't, which was great. Her youngest and middle son was there. I assume they had a good time. I had a good time, even though I was coming in and out because of my various duties. So it was a blessed day. I'm glad they were able to come out, and I'm glad they did it for her. Then went to a brunch, even though I showed up late because I had to stay at church for some church events. We went to the Proud Bird. Sounds good, right? The brunch was between 12 and 5. I think at least I showed up around 1:30ish. When I got there, they were still in line trying to get food. So I'm assuming they wasn't there that long before me. We got a nice patio outside. They were doing like an Easter egg hunt, so there was a lot of kids running in and out when we first got there. But I guess the hunt was like ending right when we got out. We sat on the patio. It was cool. We saw the planes come in literally right in front of us. And it wasn't that noisy. You got to see the old planes that they still have there. But the brunch itself, it was $30+ and they didn't have half the stuff that they had listed on there, which was kind of a disappointment. But I'm not even going to complain about that. I'm going to talk about the fellowship we had with my mother. My sister bought a nice cupcake cake and this big strawberry coconut cake that my mother actually picked out. So I can only assume she was happy. All the family was there. My niece showed up. My Aunt Betty showed up. And we had a great time. I was pooped because I was at church at 5:30 in the morning. Went through 2 services, served the sunrise breakfast, and went through the Sunday school program before the second service. So then I had to man the booth for the Business Expo, which will be next week. All right, I'll do the plug now. Next week, Sunday, April the 8th, Ward AME Church, 1177 West 25th Street, Los Angeles, 90007. Come out. Yeah, I will have my booth. There's actually still time to purchase a booth. I extended the deadline to Wednesday at noon. So if you want to show off your business, get a hold of me. If you want to put an ad into the directory, do that too. Get a hold of me. But most importantly, just come out and support. Because there's a lot of people out here who's just starting out, trying to get their name out there, and they really need the business or the support or even advice. So there's my plug. I was going to stop to the thing. So my Bible verses for today, I went back to Resurrection, and I love these 2 songs. All right, let's go to them. John 11:25. Jesus said to her, I am the resurrection and the life. Whoever believes in me, though he die, yet shall he live. 1 Thessalonians 4:14. For since we believe that Jesus died and rose again, even so, through Jesus, God will bring with him those who have fallen asleep. All right, last one. 1 Peter 1-3. Blessed be the God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ. According to his great mercy, he has caused us to be born again to a living hope through the resurrection of Jesus Christ from the dead. So I think I've done it. I plugged my event. I don't know. I think I'll title today's My Mom, which I will see at 3. I pick her up from the senior center at 3. So I will see her, and hopefully she'll still have the joy she had yesterday. So to everyone who still have their mother, or still even have their grandmothers, rejoice in them, spend time with them, take their calls, or at least call them back when they call. It mean the world to them. So, I wish I could do more, and I probably can. I'm probably still a little too selfish, so I will work on that. But I do love her to death. So, everyone have a great week. Have a blessed week. Be good to each other. And come out next Sunday. All right. Bye, guys. I think I'm going to stay tuned in the song.